All right, so my husband's cousin Joy is having a dapper Disney themed birthday at the end of this month. So we're supposed to be like, I guess 1950s Disney is kind of, I guess, the theme. So I went through my patterns and I found this one, and this one looks really similar to Belle's blue peasant dress. And I was already thinking of doing something based on her peasant dress, so I think I'm going to use this pattern. I think it's a Marion Martin. Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up more to figure out what. It looks like a Marion Martin, or Ann Adams is also similar, but anyways, this is the pattern I think I'm gonna use. There is a blouse pattern included in it. Well, I don't see the company name, but it's 4654. I'll just have to look up to see if I can find a pattern to see which company this is. But that totally looks like Belle's blue peasant dress. And it does come with a blouse pattern. So we're going to make that blouse with this white linen. I knew I had some left, but I didn't know how much. And actually, this looks like it's plenty. Like, I could probably make a shift out of this. But anyways, I'm going to make a blouse, and I might be able to also make the apron with it. And it'd be nice to have a nice plain apron anyways. So I think today I'm going to start on a blouse. And then after I finish that, I might make the apron. I can't get the fabric until the end of this week for the blue dress, but we can at least do the blouse and an apron. Okay, so I did some Googling, and this is a Marion Martin pattern. So now we know that, even though it isn't like stamped anywhere. I found one exactly like this with a blue background on Etsy, and it had Marion Martin stamped on the front. Same picture, but like different background color, and it said Marion Martin on it. So I'm not sure why there's different ones, but apparently there are. I do really like the mail order patterns that I've seen. I like the style of like the artwork. I think it's really cute, and they have some like really cute designs. Hi, baby. So I have the front, the back, the cuffs of the sleeves, the collar, and the sleeves cut out. And then I have princess right. Alright, so to my knowledge, from looking at the directions and everything, it doesn't look like there's an opening for the blouse. So I'm not sure how loose or fitted it's supposed to be. The only opening I think is supposed to be like a slit in the center front, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be large enough that I could slip it over my head as well, because there are darts. So I think what I'm going to do is just do the darts in the front, and then on the back piece there's supposed to be a dart as well, but I didn't mark that. I might see how it fits without the darts there, and see if I like that. And then if I want it fitted more, then I can go back and add those darts. So just for the sake of wanting to make sure it's easy to put on over my head, I'm just going to do the darts that are in the front and leave the back. Oh, silly girl. So that is where we are at the moment. I think I'm going to go ahead and sew the darts for the front of the bodice. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I have that? Kitten? Can I have this? Please? I tried on this shirt just now and it fits really well. Last night I did cut the slit and then I turned the edges in and hemmed the edges. I also filled the seams by hand on the inside. So these edges and then the shoulders are all finished. And now I think it's time to work on the color. So I actually am thinking about not using the collar because this is like really high up on my neck and I know it's going to irritate me later. So I might see, I was pinning it on, and then I wrapped it around my neck and it's kind of snug and I really just don't want anything around my neck. I'm thinking of maybe just hemming around the neckline but keeping the tie, because there is a little tie at the front. I just think that the collar is going to be really irritating to me. So I folded in the edges twice and I pinned that in place. I'm going to sew it down by hand. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be a lot happier with it if it doesn't have a collar. I'm just not the biggest fan of collars. I don't like things high up around my neck. So I think as a whole, it's going to make me want to wear this a lot more rather than exactly following the pattern. But I still will have, I'm going to need to make a tie, but it'll still tie here and like have this open, but a tie. I just won't have the collar. I'm working on filling around the neckline, but actually I just looked at the pattern piece and it isn't really actually a tie. It looks like it's a hook and eye that's supposed to close around the like the top of the neckline, but I think I'm gonna make mine actually tie. Okay, so I'm going to be altering the pattern of the shirt yet again. I've decided that I don't want the cuff this thick and I'm not going to do interfacing. So I just kind of want the cuff to be about maybe, I don't know, maybe like this thick. So I'm definitely going to make it more narrow, and then I'm going to gather the end of the sleeve into that cuffy area. I think if I were to make this again, I would maybe start the slit part maybe right here instead of being this low. This is how low the pattern had it start. It could be because I'm also really short, that maybe on a taller person it wouldn't feel like it's so low. But I could actually just kind of stitch it closed a little bit more, like until here. But it's a good shirt, I think, for wearing under dresses, which is the main use that I made this shirt for. I think it'll be good for wearing under a Belle inspired dress, so that's the reason why I started making this, to wear underneath a Belle dress with some linen that I had left over. So overall, I think it's pretty good. I'm glad I didn't do a collar. I kind of don't like things being really up close around my neck, or like bulky around my neck, so I think that was a good choice. I would like to make another one similar, but just make the slit maybe start higher. So I guess that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.